Hey everyone, and welcome to our countdown of the top 10 places you absolutely have to see in China. China is a huge country with some of the most beautiful sights in the world, and it's full of surprises. We're going to explore everything from ancient treasures to modern cities, learning about China's rich history, colorful culture, and amazing landscapes. So, come on, let's explore this awesome country together. We're starting our trip in the north, where a huge wall made of stone, like a giant dragon, stretches across the land. This wall is not just a structure, it's a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance, winding its way through rugged terrains and standing tall against the test of time. This is the Great Wall of China, a symbol of how hard people worked and how strong China is. It represents the collective effort of millions of laborers, soldiers, and common people who dedicated their lives to this monumental task. Can you believe people built this wall over hundreds of years? The construction began as early as the 7th century BC and continued for centuries, with different dynasties adding their own sections and fortifications. It's over 13,000 miles long and goes through mountains, deserts, and fields. This incredible length makes it the longest wall in the world, showcasing the vastness and diversity of China's landscapes. Think about all the people who carried those heavy stones and worked so hard to build a wall to protect their homes. They faced harsh weather, difficult terrain, and immense physical challenges, yet they persevered. Today we can walk on the same path as those builders from long ago and be amazed by how big and clever their creation is. It's a humbling experience to tread the same stones that have witnessed centuries of history. From the top of the wall, we can see amazing views of the countryside, with its hills, green forests, and winding rivers. These breathtaking vistas remind us of the natural beauty that the wall was built to protect. The Great Wall isn't just a wall, it's like a memory of the past, showing how strong people can be and how interesting China's history is. It stands as a powerful symbol of resilience, culture, and the enduring spirit of humanity. Now, we're going to the middle of Beijing, to a place where only the emperor and his closest friends could go. This is the Forbidden City, a big palace where emperors lived for almost 500 years. When we walk through the Gate of Heavenly Peace, it's like going back in time to when emperors and empresses ruled. The Forbidden City is like its own little city inside the big city, with big halls, beautiful temples, and peaceful gardens. Everything here is fancy, from the carvings on the wood to the shiny gold roof tiles. It shows how rich and powerful the emperors were. Today, the Forbidden City reminds us of China's powerful past, and we can almost feel the presence of the emperors who once ruled this huge country. Next, we're off to the old city of Xi'an to see an army that's been frozen in time. This is the Terracotta Army, a huge collection of life-sized clay soldiers, horses, and chariots buried with China's first emperor. Can you imagine what it was like when these figures were discovered? Each one is unique, and their faces show how skilled the artists were. Over 8,000 warriors stand ready for battle, their painted armor and weapons showing their age. The Terracotta Army is really impressive. It shows how ambitious the emperor was. He wanted to rule not just in life, but also after he died. Standing in front of this silent army, we remember how powerful the past is and how many secrets are still hidden in China. Chapter 4. Get ready to feel like you're in a movie as we explore Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. Here, tall, thin mountains shoot up into the sky, and their tops are often hidden in mist. It looks like something out of a dream. Imagine standing among these giant stone towers, smelling the pine trees and listening to the birds sing. These amazing mountains inspired the ones in the movie Avatar. They look that unreal. Paths and bridges go through the park, giving you awesome views of the pillars and the valleys below. As you climb higher, you can see the world below. Like a green ocean with tiny villages and farms scattered around, Zhangjiajie is a place to get lost in the beauty of nature. Chapter 5. Our adventure takes us to the Li River, a beautiful river flowing through a truly stunning landscape. This is the China you see in old paintings, with misty mountains, bamboo forests, and peaceful water. Imagine yourself on a wooden boat floating down the river. The only sound is the water gently splashing against the boat. As you float along, you'll see amazing karst mountains rising up from the riverbanks, their shapes carved by many years of erosion. You might see fishermen with their nets and farmers working in their fields on the hills. The Li River is a place where time seems to slow down, a perfect place to escape the busy modern world. Chapter 6. From the quiet Li River with its serene waters and majestic karst mountains, we're heading to the exciting and bustling city of Shanghai, to a place called the Bund, a waterfront area that is one of the most famous landmarks in the city. This iconic waterfront is where East meets West, a melting pot of cultures and histories showcasing Shanghai's rich history as a global city and its evolution over the years. It's a place where different cultures come together, creating a unique blend of traditions and modernity, and the past and present blend in a really cool and fascinating way. Imagine walking along the Bund as the sun goes down, the sky painted in hues of orange and pink, the warm light shining on the old European-style buildings, casting long shadows and highlighting their intricate details. These grand buildings used to be banks and trading houses, bustling with activity and commerce, but now they've been transformed into fancy hotels, upscale restaurants and trendy shops, attracting visitors from all over the world. Across the river, the modern buildings of Pudong rise up, all glass and steel, representing the future of Shanghai. This is the new China, a testament to the country's rapid development and growing strength on the global stage. The Bund is where you can feel the energy of modern China. A city that's always alive, always buzzing, a city that's always changing and looking to the future, embracing innovation while honoring its rich past. We're traveling to the roof of the world, the Tibetan Plateau, to see the Potala Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most famous places in China. Standing high above the city of Lhasa, the Potala Palace looks like it's touching the sky. Imagine how difficult it was for pilgrims to climb to this holy place, believing it to be the home of the Dalai Lama, the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism. The Potala Palace is incredibly grand. Its white walls, decorated with red and gold, seem to shine in the mountain air. Inside, there are many chapels, temples and rooms, all decorated with beautiful paintings, colorful prayer flags and statues of Buddhist figures. Our trip through China's wonders takes us to West Lake, a peaceful and beautiful place that has inspired poets and artists for ages. Imagine walking along the lake, smelling the lotus flowers and listening to the birds sing. West Lake isn't just one lake, but several lakes connected by paths and bridges, surrounded by gardens and hills. Take a boat ride across the lake and relax as the boat gently rocks. You'll see old pagodas, beautiful bridges and hidden temples, each with its own story. West Lake is a place to forget about the busy city, enjoy nature and find inspiration in the beauty around you. Get ready to be amazed by a rainbow of colors as we explore Jiuzhaigou Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its incredible beauty. Tucked away in the Minshan Mountains, Jiuzhaigou is like a fairyland with turquoise lakes, waterfalls and snowy mountain peaks. Imagine walking along wooden paths through the valley, each turn showing you a view even more amazing than the last. The lakes of Jiuzhaigou are crystal clear. You can see right to the bottom, where old trees lie perfectly preserved. The lakes are different shades of blue and green because of the minerals in the water and the reflections of the plants. Jiuzhaigou is a truly magical place, showing just how creative nature can be. Our last stop is the Yellow Mountains, a place of amazing beauty and wonder. This majestic range has always been considered sacred in China. Imagine hiking through these misty mountains where every step feels like a journey through time, smelling the ancient pine trees that have stood here for centuries. As you climb higher, the world below gradually disappears into a sea of clouds, and the mountain peaks start to look like islands floating in the sky. The Yellow Mountains are famous for their unique granite peaks, often shrouded in mist, which gives them an otherworldly appearance. These peaks were meticulously shaped over millions of years by the forces of wind and rain, creating a landscape that is truly like no other. The Yellow Mountains are also home to a rich variety of plants and animals, some of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Standing on top of one of these peaks, Looking out at the vast expanse of clouds below, you can't help but feel a deep sense of awe and respect for the beauty and power of nature. The Yellow Mountains truly are a place where the gods reside. Thanks for coming with us on this journey to China's top 10 must-see places. From the amazing Great Wall and the Forbidden City to the natural wonders of Zhangjiajie and Jiuzhaigou, China is full of unforgettable experiences. And we've only explored a tiny part of what this amazing country has to offer. So start planning your own trip and discover the magic of China for yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel ideas.